A good day to you. How have you been? I hope you're great. Yesterday we started seeing from Luke chapter 12 from 33, and we saw the words of Jesus when he was telling the man to sell his possession and give to those that are in need. And we were able to see that instead of worrying, we could always channel our worrying, our obsessions to being selfless. That is, the moment of you thinking of you need this, you need that, you could always use it to give to those who are in need. And another important thing Jesus is saying in this passage is that an act of love to others won't be bad when we are seen to be carried away by what we need. We can always meet the need of others as well, because when you do that, it's an escape route from you being obsessive. Is an escape route from you worrying about the things, because when you are so glued to something and you try to release it, it's like a liberty. You have been set free from that, and it's a road to recovery. So, and in the light of doing this, we store our treasure in heaven, because God is not an unfaithful God. Whatever we do, He will definitely reward us. So every good deeds we do here on earth earns us a reward in heaven. It's like storing up our treasure in heaven for every loving and good gesture of kindness we do. So for everything we give to those in need here on earth, we are actually getting more rich and richer to God. So looking at the context of this passage, at which Jesus is addressing us not to worry what we expect from God. This particular verse that teaches us to give, it looks as if Jesus went off radar, but no, he didn't. The truth is that the moment we try to give in times of worry, it has the ability to take our minds away. Just as I said initially, it has the ability to take our minds away of the worrying, but channel it to love. So every time you are worried and down and downcasted, and you feel like, okay, I need this, and you are so drowned in that, you can brighten up yourself by doing and showing love to those in need, be it in arms or any way possible, be it that is your time you offer to people. And all this treasure are stored in heaven, and that's the best place you could ever store anything. Whatever you store on earth here rottens, but the treasure that we store in heaven, it stays intact and it only gets better. So the treasures of this world will rot, it could be stolen as well, and a lot of things will happen to it. But as we do this good gesture of love, 1 Peter 1:4 says, we have an inheritance which is imperishable and undefiled, and will not fade away, reserved in heaven for us. Then verse 34 of Luke 12 says, wherever your treasure is, there the desires of your heart will be. So where is the desire of your heart? Is the desire of your heart in the things that will perish, or it is in the things that will last till eternity? So we need to be careful and know the kind of things which we put our desires on, because our most intense need is not worrying, because worrying will never satisfy us. Even though we get what we are worrying about, it's just for this world, it never ends. But giving love is the one which is eternal, for our reward is in heaven. So God bless you, and I pray that God help us to understand this and practice it, that when we are worrying, we show an act of love to people, and we will be definitely rewarded in heaven.